Hey everyone, I'm just doing a super quick video on the differences between the British and the New Zealand Raleigh Grifters. A few people have asked just for a bit of footage on it, and it's mainly just in how the frames are welded. So right here is the my red UK Grifter. I've got my blue childhood one that I had as a kid, and here's a lilac pink Grifter. This one was on display in the Southwood Car Museum for quite some time and has a completely different seat again. Don't know if that's just I feel that they just ran short of parts at the bike shop, and when it was assembled it was put together like this. Some people reckon it's really rare, makes it a rare model, but I'm not too sure about that. But anyway, I'll leave it as is. So it's a bit windy today. So here is the main points of difference. So you've got the welding. So when you have a look at the UK one, it's very nicely welded together. Very tidy up through here. Has a different seat. Generally everything else is kind of the same though. Different decal on the frame versus my one where it doesn't even have that top bit, but then that's understandable. Looking at the frame here, so we'll just get that to focus, and this is not our original colour, it's just one that I chose when I got it repainted. The welding here and up in here, very, not tidy at all. Solid, it'll last, but yeah, just completely different to the UK model. I don't have a head badge for my one, so I just ended up printing a sticker at work for it. Hopefully one day I can get the original one again. Saying that, between the two head badges, when you look at the New Zealand one, if I can get that to, it's even again quite different to the UK one. Just get that to focus again, there we go. So my UK Grifter is still in great condition, just that casual bit of wear and tear here and there. These were made from in Hastings, New Zealand, from Morrison, if I can get that to focus. That company is still around today, but they make outdoor equipment like lawnmowers, hedge trimmers, and so forth. In fact, I actually do own one. So let's have a look at it. There we go, got that to focus at last. So this is my Morrison lawnmower. Comes from the same factory. Well, I don't know if it's the same factory, but still making stuff they are. But yeah. So it's a nice little connection, and they're still about. Here's something that I've also picked up, which is also Morrison, is this Exocycle. Weird looking thing. It's not as rusty as it seems. A lot of that will actually clean up quite nice. Now, I haven't picked it up because I need exercise, but mainly it's a great source for parts, like the pedals. You get a speedometer, and just all the nuts and bolts that you might need to have on your rally bike. As I say, I'm currently working on a chopper, and you can kind of see where certain things become quite helpful, especially for a chopper or any other bike you might be working on. But yeah, I think I'll still keep this. I've got two of these wheels, so I'm not actually going to take this wheel off. I will give this a good clean up, and it is a bit of a laugh. But all this does is puts more pressure on these weights that pushes down on this back wheel. I think it's quite funny they've got a mud guard on this too, you know, just in case if you get a bit of mud flying up because you're going so fast. Here's the serial, but yes, pedals and nuts and bolts. Wheel, great for, be honest, this is a really chopper wheel, front wheel. Just got the wrong centre hub, but like I say, I've got a second one and it's got Raleigh stamped in it, so great way of getting parts. As you can see, that rotates. As you crank this down, pushes down onto the wheel, making it harder and more friction. Here's the opposite side, upside down. So there was another Morrison product that would have came out in the, I would say, would this be 70s? Even these handlebar grips, these would clean up quite well, and there you go, you've got handlebar grips for your Raleigh chopper or whatever you might be restoring. Even this, I'm pretty sure this is a backwards Raleigh 20 handlebar. I'm sure this goes the other way around. Sometime last year I also picked up another frame. This one needs a lot of work. I've got the handlebars, but I don't have the original wheels. It's a shame this is still quite good, but this top bit has totally lost the plot. Again, has the Morrison logo on the frame, and well, it's a bit rough, this one, but it does have its head badge. So this is my 5th Grifter. This is one that I didn't have a lot of parts for, so I made it into sort of a custom. Didn't have a seat for it. Needed to be repainted, so did a custom paint job on it. I do have the head badge, I just haven't got the rivets to put it on, so I don't want it popping off and losing it. I didn't have the guards for it, and I didn't have the wheels, so completely custom bike this is. It doesn't have, even though I do have the gear shifter on it, it's not connected, it just comes down short down to here, but it's all just for looks. Came up quite nice, but just, yeah, in here in New Zealand it's just a bit tricky to pick up parts for these. But yes, I do find it a bit easier to ride because the seat sits back further too, so it's more suitable for myself. I've taken it for a bit of a spin, and yeah, it rides really great. Just a shame that this has a few chips out of it, but then gives it character. But what else can you do? Yeah. You see the decals on them. I'm kind of lucky because I work in printing, so I can make things like this up. Pad on here is still quite nice and soft. So yeah, see how I go. So I've got 5 of these. This one here, the one that I've still got to do a lot of work on, and I'll probably get this painted at the same time as I get my chopper frame painted. And then the 2, what am I saying, 2? 3 of these original. Well, these 2 are definitely original. This one being my one as a kid. I felt like I could do whatever I wanted to. I do have the the little plastic guard for the crank. I've just taken it off because I didn't want it getting broken, but I'll put it on again some stage. But yeah, my one always had originally these wheels on them, these tyres, which are normally found on the choppers as their rear tyre, but mine always had these on it, so when I was doing it up I ended up just getting the same ones again as what I had as a kid. Now a funny thing happened just before is when I took it out the shed, I pulled the brake lever and it just snapped. Don't know if that's been coming for a long time. It's not really a bike I ride much, so I might have been holding by an inch for a long time, so I'll have to get that replaced. I'll see if I can just get a new cable that will run within the well, it doesn't have to be a very long one either, it's just going to there. But yeah, I'll try and keep this original. I guess it was obviously originally done with white cables. I do have the plastic guard for these as well. I've just taken it away, put it away in a safe place for now. Anyway, I hope this answers a few questions, mainly just on the difference in welding on the bars. Even in the back here you can kind of see there's a massive difference in how it is put together. Way tidier on the UK one, very messy, but they're solid. That's definitely one thing, it's not going to break away. Even on this other one, the same again, same welding on this original. We did actually have different of these, oh, what do you call them? Light. Put your light on them. Bracket. Obviously the UK ones had the quite nice looking one. We had these really stock standard looking things. Mine had one, but I ended up getting a box of parts that had the newer, or not the newer, but the nicer one. So ended up swapping that over for this one, and I think I've got that on. Yes, as well on this one here is too. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I don't know if I'll do another update on these or not. You never know, could do.